Hey everyone, Codex here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Terra Luna and we're going to be discussing the project and whether or not its price could actually reach 1000 US dollars. We will also talk about Terra's network and its future as UST keeps growing. So before we get started, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn those notifications on and make sure to comment down below your thoughts on Luna and its stablecoin UST and just tell me if you think it might reach 1000 US dollars this market cycle. So as we all know, the last 2 years have introduced a lot of new layer 1 projects to the space that promise three things: scalability, fast transactions, and low gas fees. And while the vast majority of new projects are trying to compete with Ethereum, we have seen the rise of a new layer 1 project that promises something different that might change the cryptocurrency asset forever. Terra, which is the company behind Luna and UST, was founded by Daniel Shin and our boy Dick Hon back in 2018. The idea behind Terra is to offer a decentralized stablecoin. We know that USDC, BUSD, or Tether are centralized and they are issued by a company, meaning that governments or companies can seize or freeze your funds at any given time. And we have seen that happen many times in the past. However, with UST, the story is completely different. In other words, Terra is a protocol for decentralized stablecoins, and what makes it special is that its main stablecoin UST isn't backed by cash, it's actually backed by Terra's native staking token, which is Luna, meaning that in order to mint 1 UST, the system needs to burn $1 worth of Luna and vice versa. This approach is amazing because the higher the demand for stablecoins will be, the more Luna will be burned, which means that the supply will decrease, thus pushing the price up. Moving on to staking, you can actually earn up to 20% for your Terra UST, meaning that just by staking $10,000 worth of stables, you will be making about $2,000 a year. When it comes to staking Luna, the numbers are a bit different, depending on what exchange you use, of course. If you are open to locking your coins on Binance, for example, you can earn up to 18.79%. If you want to be flexible, however, the APR decreases and it's in the range of 5 to 6% per year on average. Now, if you go for the 90 days option on Binance, for example, you will be making over 20 Luna per year just by staking 100 Luna, which is worth 11,000 US dollars today. Although this option is only for 90 days, of course. That's over $2,300 a year from staking alone, given the current price. But if Luna reaches $1,000 in a year from now, you'll be hypothetically speaking making about 21,000 US dollars a year or $1,700 a month just by staking 100 Luna, and this is life changing. When it comes to the price action, Luna has actually been on a rampage. It's the only cryptocurrency that I'm aware of that is still hitting new all-time highs. And this is impressive because Bitcoin is down 32% from its all-time high. Ethereum is down 30%. And the vast majority of altcoins are down somewhat between 45 and 70%. And so having this kind of a trend when the market isn't at its best is impressive. In the last 2 years, Luna went from basically 20 cents to an all-time high of $113. And even if you didn't know about Luna back in 2020 and you just joined the cryptocurrency asset this year, Luna is still up over 100% in the last 40 days. Now, a lot of investors have this idea that Luna will reach 1000 US dollars this year. And while I think it's possible, I'm pretty sure that it won't happen this year. A $1,000 Luna would mean a market cap of about 350 billion, putting us below Ethereum. And so while it's possible, you have to remember that other than Ethereum and Bitcoin, no other project has reached such a high market cap. I do, however, expect Luna to continue going up and hit new all-time highs as we move forward. In my opinion, we are still in a clear uptrend and we don't have any signs yet that this is about to stop. Now, we might go back to $100 or $95 to catch some breath and to refuel, especially if Bitcoin goes down, but that wouldn't imply that this amazing uptrend is over. Moving on to the news and updates, and these are slightly old, but it's always good to update you guys on what has happened so far. So, the Columbus 5 upgrade that was game-changing for Luna has improved a lot of things within the blockchain, and notably the TPS, since the upgrade helped increase the block size. The network allows 10,000 transactions per second now, which puts the network over the vast majority of other networks in terms of speed. The biggest news, however, is regarding LFJ, which is the Luna Foundation Guard. LFJ, which is a non-profit organization based in Singapore, was actually set up in January to help grow the Terra ecosystem. LFJ is buying Bitcoin and its capital will be supposedly used for UST redemption, meaning that it will ensure that the price of stablecoins will remain pegged when the sharp sell-offs happen. LFJ has so far accumulated over 30,727 Bitcoin with a total value of just over 1.4 billion. And in my opinion, as LFJ keeps buying Bitcoin, bears will have a rough time because it's gonna be tough to counter them. Now, I do have one concern when it comes to Terra that has been in my mind for a long time, which is related to Anchor Protocol, Abracadabra, and Wonderland. So this is going to be tough to explain, but hear me out. Luna has had a problem in the past with Anchor Protocol because their treasury, which is what pays users their interest, started drying up. And so Abracadabra, which is this borrowing and lending protocol, borrowed lots of UST and lended it to Anchor. Terra also worked with Wonderland back then, which is essentially a very high yield and inflation protocol. However, here comes the pain. Wonderland CFO, which is Michael Patron or Omar Danani, depending on his real name, of course, is involved in the Quadrica CX 215 million exit scam. And to me, I don't care how good a project is or how valuable it is to the community, because once I found out that the project that I believe in works with a known scammer, I start asking too many questions. Now, Terra did in fact solve the Anchor protocol by injecting about $500 million to their treasury, but this is nothing but a temporary solution in my opinion. And look, I do believe that Terra is trying to do something special in here, but I don't have a whole lot of confidence when it comes to Anchor protocol, but only time will tell. So that was about it, guys, for today. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn those notifications on and comment down below your thoughts on Luna and if you think it will reach 1,000 US dollars this market cycle. Have a nice day and peace.